What is going on, guys? Today we've got another SBC. Obviously I haven't really looked too much into it yet, just a couple of my favourites here. So we've got the Barzagli, the Sissoko we're going to be completing probably today at some point. But as you can see, we do have a Flashback Rabiot. I don't think we have anything else. No, that's everything for today. Obviously we're expecting potentially a community team of the season tomorrow or Wednesday. I'd probably say tomorrow is your best bet. So definitely get your club ready for at least that. So what we got? We got an 86, 85, 85. Oh, that's going to be expensive, I think. Let's just have a quick look, see if Footbin have got anything on it just yet. Normally this is obviously right at, I think what we're 3 minutes past 6. So I don't think they'll have a price for it yet. But I'll see if I can get it by the end of this video. Hopefully we can have the price. Looking at it, let's look at the card. In fact, I haven't looked at the card at all. He's a 90 rated, obviously. 6'4". See, that's a fantastic card. Let's have a look at some of the in-games. So he's got 92 stamina. That's always nice. The pace is definitely doable. Shooting again. You could probably... yeah, I completely agree with that card. That is very, very nice. Obviously French as well, which is a great linking card. In PSG as well, you've got your Neymar, your Mbappe. You could then link with Pogba. There's endless opportunity. You could then get Matuidi as well. If he managed to get a team of the season card, that'd be very, very nice, as he hasn't really had any special cards this year. Just his bog standard 85. I don't think he's had any other specials. He may have had Christmas one or something like that, but I've not really seen much of him. Everything else, good agility, to be fair. Balance is average, it's okay. Reactions and ball controls, composure's nice. I'd say that's a what was that actually? I just saw his passing. 79 crossing, yeah, you don't need that at all. Bike. Paris Players 1, 86 rated. Rare Players Pack, so 50k pack. What's that? 85, 1 French player. Prime Gold Players Pack, again, very nice. Ligue 1 player with an 85, again. Some really, in general, what you got? So you got 35, 45, and 50. Yeah, that's just a 50, isn't it? So what's that? So that's 50, 67, 80k. 80k, is that right? No, that doesn't seem right. No, it's definitely not right. 95, 100, 130. So that, to be honest, isn't terrible. Just kind of going to go over some of the squads, what you'd be looking realistically to put in. I don't think I'm going to do all of them, as I'm personally, depending on obviously the price, I'm kind of going for team of the seasons rather than these cards, even though this one would be very nice. I'm thinking Verratti would definitely be your man in the middle there, even though he probably will go up a little bit. The market is shot at the minute, so obviously not having a team of the week, there wasn't even any team of the week in that, is there? No, there isn't. So even better there. Really, team of the weeks is the only thing that's going to make these squads expensive. Apart from this, obviously you can link this with a lot of Serie A players, so I'd definitely be looking at them. You can't really get anyone more expensive, as I probably wouldn't put Cavani in, as I think he's just overkill for the PSG player. Apart from that, 86 Verratti is probably your best bet, and I think it's what everyone else is going to go for. I think apart from that, I'd then be linking him to Serie A squads. La Liga is good, as obviously they have a lot of high rated players. You can go with Navas, then you can go with PK. There's a lot of players. I'd probably say what you want to do is have a few 87s in there, then say a couple of 86s, and then finish the rest off with lower 85s and 84s. I think that's your best bet for this sort of SBC. Let's just let's have a quick look at it. So if we was going to go for Navas on this one, if I do this one and then probably one more, you could then probably get a kind of understanding, because the next one obviously is the same rating. You just need a French or Ligue 1 player. Then you want, I wonder who I've got in my club, in fact, because we can then just show what the sort of rating is going to be like. If we go with Chiellini and Skriniar, that is overkill. I'm not saying get these players. I'm just going to kind of put down the rating and show you what you've kind of got to expect to give out. I know I have Alexandro as well. As personally, I'm just bulking up my club, just in case anything big comes out that I really want to do, a team of the season, something like that. Flashbacks for me are pretty gone. Again, like I said, don't take this as a team that you want to put in, as I think this is going to be major overkill. But I'm just putting in players that have that sort of rating. And obviously, these are the people that you want to be looking at rating-wise to put in. So if we go, what are we on already? So we're on, there's 86 in fact. So obviously we're going overkill. So if I change a couple of these, mainly it's the Chiellini. So if I got rid of the Chiellini just to show you, I don't think a 90 would ever be necessary. That takes it to an 85. I don't think I have anyone. What does the 88 do? The 88 keeps it as that. What have I got in my untradables? I think I've got a Varane somewhere. There he is. Does Varane take it down? Varane takes it down. And then if I was to change, say, an 84 for anyone, we'll go with any gold. The bikes everywhere today. I don't know if you can hear them. I really should have shut the window. If then I change this for an 85, so we just put a team of the week there. No, so it's got to be an 80. Oh God, okay, so 87 does it. So this is realistically what you want to be doing. Personally, if you probably put 285s here, you could probably knock that down to an 85 as well. So that's what you're looking to give in, really. Obviously, some of the players you don't want. You want basically that sort of rating, but similar players to it in terms of rating. You don't want to be giving up Varane. But to be honest, actually, they're all relative. Oh, okay, that didn't work. They're all relatively pretty cheap. I think even this, look, 86 rated Alexandro is going under 16k. Everyone is mad cheap at the minute. Obviously, you want to stick away from Ligue 1, as I think that's going to get shot quite a lot. Whether it rises up a little bit more, I don't think so personally. The rating's still not, the price has still not come in. And then an 85. Again, French players. Let's have a look. That's just notified me. French players, probably like someone like Martial, even though he is a left wing. Apart from that, have I got any in my club? That's the question. I don't think. French. So you got Fekir as well. Again, another one. Again, like I said, you probably would want to use him more in the Ligue 1 one. But just an example, you've got Matuidi, who's another great one to use. I think I've got him actually in my untradables, I want to say. Let's have a quick look. There he is, look. So Matuidi is probably the perfect one for me. 85 rated, like I said, and he can also link with Serie A. Again, just bulk it out with a Serie A squad. I think that will do you plenty. Let's just get the ratings in again. Let's have a look and see what sort of ratings you'd need. Keepers obviously are more cheaper than anything. Personally, I'll whack in. I don't think I'd give up Alisson in general. But see if we can do this without. So we go Walker again. We'll go with Skriniar, because he's obviously quite cheap. We'll go for Marquinhos. Again, Alexandro's going to be in there just because he's a high-rated left-back. But again, he's only 15k. If we go with these two, go him, and I think, have I got any cams that are 85? Well, we've got Ziyech there. And then if we look at the striker, that probably now doesn't need too much more in there. What are we looking at? So we're looking at 85 with that, with an 84. So relatively, yeah, you're looking at a decent. So we got 83 here. We can go 83 there. Can we go? We can't go 82 with that. Can we go 84 with that? No. So that's basically the rating right there. A couple of 86s, a few 85s, and then the rest 84s and 83s. You could even go as far to give an 84 there and probably lower Alexandro to an 85. Again, very, very bog standard. And then pretty much all you want to do for the next squad with the Ligue 1 is literally just swap out them two, and you've got exactly the same again. Whether this SBC is worth it, if I quickly have a look, is the rating not come in yet? Let's see if any of the individual squads. So the 86 rated squad is coming in at 150k. That doesn't seem right. I think, let's have a look, see what he's put in there. So they've gone for Icardi. Anyone else? They've gone for Handanovic. What's he coming in at? How much? He's coming in at 29. I think you could still get that cheaper because he's gone for De Rossi as well. Obviously, the chemistry is 80 on that. He's gone for 90. So I think you can get it a bit cheaper than that. I'd probably say the 86 squad should be coming in at around about 140, I want to say. And then if I could find the other two squads, them are not actually on here yet. Let's give it a refresh. So on the PlayStation, it's coming in at 110k. So you're looking at around about 320 to 350k, depending on obviously if you need to buy everyone or not. Then you get 130k packs back. So you're looking at about what? Just under, well, about a third of the packs back from this. That's pretty decent. If you pack someone big, you could then be looking at some profit from it. I'd probably say it's probably worth it. The card looks really nice. It all depends on what your team is. If this player fits your team, then I'd probably, and you've got some obviously extra coins or players lying around, definitely go do it. If you are kind of team of the season hyping like me, I'd probably give it a miss. I really don't really want that sort of player in my team when I'm using so many team of the seasons. Really, I'm just looking to keep my coins now. Obviously, I bought Ronaldinho the other day, so that took a massive chunk out. And obviously, as you can see, I've got 1.5 mil at the minute. And I think I've got 4 players on my kind of review side. And then I've got a few team of the seasons just sitting in the club waiting for, obviously, the SBCs to come out in the anticipation that for the community, you're going to need, say, an 84, 85 rated team with a team of the season in. So they're all there. I've got quite a few things in my club in general. Just doing my thing, really. So still doing the reviews. That card for me was decent. I think not a lot of people will be doing it just purely for the fact that it's in team of the season. Flashbacks for me, I kind of gone. I love the flashback promo-ish or special card version. But for me, team of the season's what's taking over, and I think that is something that you're going to be looking at more than doing this flashback. So let me know if you're going to do him. I think he looks solid. All round, great centre mid. Put a chemistry style on him, Hunter or Shadow, and you're looking at a very nice cam or CDM, really. Definitely know what you think about this card. I think he's definitely worth it. If he is coming in at around about a 350k. On here it's got 386, but I still think that could be a little bit cheaper. And obviously if you've got cards already in your squad, it's more than doable. So let me know what you think about this card. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. And if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.